Hi all. So in this video we will discuss about how to read Excel files. That means how to read the data from Excel file, right? So it is very important as a automation engineer, right? Um, so in here, first of all, we need to understand the process of reading Excel file, right? Basically. So what you can see here is it's a uh, it's a kind of Excel, right? So we can say like we can give a name like people details dot xlsx, right? Uh, then so what you need to do is programmatically first we need to read that workbook. So this is a kind of workbook, right? So we need to read this workbook, which is people details dot xlsx, right, is my workbook name. So then we need to read the sheet. That one workbook contains one or more sheets, right? So then we need to get the sheet name, right? So that is the programmatical way, right? So the in my case that sheet is sheet 1, right? Sheet 1 is my sheet name, right? Okay, so then we need to read uh, the rows, right? So first I'm going to read row 1, then row 2. So once you start reading row programmatically, right? So we need to read, then we need to read cell by cell values, right? So that means basically this column, right? So we need to read cell by cell values. So if we take the first row, then first cell value is name, right? The second cell value is age. Then we go to second row. So then the first cell value is John. Second cell value is 38, right? So likewise we need to read this data, right? Okay, then we will go with kind of program how to read this one uh, and get the data, right? Okay, so in this project structure, in my root folder, right, my project root folder contains that people details.xlsx file, right? So once I open that file, you can see that name and relevant data, name, age, column names, and other data as well, right? So I remain the name as it is, right, which is sheet 1. Okay, so I just close this Excel file, right? So it's here in my root. So then I'm using a library to read this Excel. uh, so that library is POI library, right? Apache POI library. So I'm using Apache POI library to read this Excel file and get the data, right? So you can install this dependency to your Maven project. You can just search Apache POI in the search field and click on search button, right? So then you can list down couple of libraries, right? So what I'm taking is second one, Apache POI API based on OPC and OOXML schemas, right? So Apache POI Java API to access Microsoft format files, right? So I took the second one, right? So once you click on that, so you can see that there are kind of versions, right? So I actually took that latest one, right? Which is 551, I think. Yeah, it's I have installed 551. So once I install, so it's going to the local Maven repository which I mentioned previous video as well, right? Okay, so now what I need to do is I can just go into my main Java, and here in the inside util, uh, so I can just right click on that, create new class. That class name should be read sorry, I can say handler. Excel handler is my class name, right? So inside that, what I can do is I can just create a new method, right? Public static. At this moment I will say it's void, no return type, right? Read Excel file. You know that return type should be there as a in our automation, so we need to return some data to somewhere, right? So at this moment I just put void and display the result inside the same method, right? Okay. uh, so then what can I do is I just need to call that library xlsx, right? Workbook. Okay, so I can say xlsx workbook is equal new xlsx workbook. So the Excel file uh, is in my same root folder, so no need to worry about that path, right? I can just give the name of this file, right? So the file name should be people details dot xlsx, right? Okay, I just copy the whole name and I give it here, right? Okay. um just expecting to pass IO exception, that might be input output exception. That file might or might not be there, right? Okay. uh, so then what can I do is then I need to now we know the file name, right? So you can just parameterize this file name, right? Actually you need to take this as a parameter from this read Excel file method, because this is not the only file you are going to read in your automation, right? So I just hard coded because of demonstration purposes, right? Okay. Then I can say xlsx workbook dot so then we need to read the sheet, right? Yeah, get sheet. You can see that get sheet method, right? It's expecting to pass the name, right? Here I can say my sheet is actually I show you that before. Yeah, sheet 1, S is capital, right? Okay. Sheet 1, right? No spaces, right? Okay. So what we need to do is next we need to read it the row by row, right? So what we can do is we can go with for loop, right? We can go with for loop like for int I is equal 0, I less than yeah, what we can do is actually we can take that sheet to variable, right? So once I hover my mouse, you can see that this get sheet method is returning xlsx sheet, right? That is the object type. So I can create xlsx sheet, xlsx sheet as my variable name. So what I can do is in xlsx sheet dot get last row num, right? So I'm taking the last row num and then I can say I plus plus, right? Okay. So then what you need to do is inside one row, right? There may be multiple uh, columns or cells, right? So what you need to do is you can just get the row first, right? You can say like xlsx sheet, right, dot get row, right? So you need to pass the row number, so I just pass I, right? Okay, so this will return the row, right? You can see that this method will return xlsx row, so you can assign that to variable xlsx row, right? Row xlsx row as my variable name, right? Okay, so then what I need to do is I can just read it cell by cell, right? um, then I can put another for loop for int I can say just x, right, uh, is equal 0 to x less than xlsx row, right, dot get last cell num, right, x plus plus. So then what can you do is you can just say you can read the cell actually, right? xlsx row dot get cell. You need to pass the index, right? I will pass x, right? And then assign that to variable xlsx cell actually, right? Cell xlsx cell as my variable name, right? That's fine. Then at this moment I just need to get the print of this, right? xlsx I just put a s out and I will say xlsx xlsx cell, right? xlsx cell dot get you can see that get raw value, get boolean cell value, get likewise, right? So I'm going to say get string cell value because I have actually made this excel all are saved as string values, right? So I will say get string cell value and take a print, right? So now I'm going to run this program. So I just need to I just need to define the main method here, right? And call this read excel file method, right? Here it's expecting to pass that IO exception, right? Okay, so now I'm going to run this program, right? So once yeah, oh, okay, that's fine. This should be, I think this should be a print only, and then I concatenate a tab, right, with backward slash t, right? After this, after one row print, right? So I just put s out to get the next line, right? Okay, so I'm just going to run this one. uh, okay, here name, age, all the excel values are there, right? Okay, that's all. Right. Then my last one is name and age is there. There should be 1 2 3 4, okay, 4 rows, right? We'll see that. Just double click to open. Yeah, 1 2 3 4, yeah, only 4 data is there, right? uh, what happened is, I think that error comes because of this thing, right? There might, it might take it might read this row as well, right? We'll see that later. Okay, then this is the way you can read the data from Excel file, right? So further on this video, we will just get these we will learn how to return this as a list, right? It's a list of map, right? So map contains key value, right? So like I said, if I tell it again, right? So in the map, the name is a key and John is the value. Age is a key and 38 is a value, right? As a list, right? List means a list of map, right? In next map, that list contains second map. In the second map, key is name, value is mark, right? This one. Then key is age, value is 20, likewise. So we need to return this kind of data, right, as a map, right? List of map, right? Okay. So in that case, we need to return uh, return the list of map, right? So we can say list, right? List comes from Java util package. List of map, right? Map which contains a string as a key and a string as a value, right? Okay. So then what we can do is, now I need to read the first row and take the headers and save it somewhere. Okay. So that I can use just a list, right? List of a string for headers. So I can say name it as a headers equal new array list, right? Then what I can do is I can just fill the data from here, right? So I can say like here, better to put it here, if I, right, I is equal 0, that means if I is 0, that means first row, then I need to I just copy this thing and paste it here, right? I just get this variable to up, like up arrow, right? So then if I is equal 0, then what I need to do is I can just get that variable, like just add that value to headers, right? I can say headers dot add, right? Headers dot add, I can say xlsx, yeah, this one, right? This part, cell uh, cell dot get get string cell value, right? Okay. Instead of this xlsx cell, I can just copy this thing, put it here, right, and remove this part. Okay, that's all. This happens if x value is equal to 0, right? I just check only once, right? So someone can say, argue like we can just put this inside the second for loop, right? It is also fine, but the thing is, if you do like that, right, if you need to check this if condition each and every iteration, right? So that's the reason why I take it to outside, right? Then put a else part, right? That means if I value is not equal to 0, right? Not equal to 0, then what happened, right? Then I need to put those values inside the hash map, right? Then I need to return something like list of map, right? List of map, which is string map, string map, right? String, right? So I can say data is equal new array list, right? uh, then what I can do is so we need to count the index as well, right? Here I know that I x is 0, right? This point x0, I know the count, right? I know the count. Here I save the values into headers as well, right? Yeah, I know the index, right? So what can I do is I can just create new map, right? I need to create the map before the for loop, right? Map, it's a string map, right? So I can say like map is equal new hash map, right? Okay. So then what I need to do is I can just say like map map dot put put the key map dot put here key is headers dot get, you need to pass the index, so index is x, and then you need to pass the value, right? Value is actually this one, right? Xlsx cell dot get string value, right? This thing. Okay. So instead of xlsx cell you can put this line. Okay, so I can remove this part and put a semicolon here. Okay, so then I do not need this empty s out, right? So this will fill the data to list of map, sorry. So once this for loop is over, that means one row is over, so I need to put these values that map to the list, final list. My final list is data dot add at that map, right? Okay. Okay, so then I need to return the data, right? Return the data, right? Okay, right. In here what I can do is I know this will return list of map, right? So I can assign that to variable list of map, okay, map, which is string map, right? Okay, so then I can iterate this data dot for each, right? So I can say like map is my variable name, right? Map will return key value pairs, right? Okay, so I can say like map dot for each, right? For each, then key and value, right? Okay, we need to put this into, okay, right? Then I can say south key is the k plus the value is v, right? Okay, we see the results. Yeah, it gives me the exception cannot invoke Yes, guys. Actually, I have stopped recording and just debug this thing. So then I actually identified that error comes from here because of what I previously says. That's correct, because of the next line reading, right? So there is no last cell value to return because of null row, right? So how can I handle you this? How can I handle this is we can just read this row, right? And after we come to the if condition, right? So what can I do is I just put null check here if xssf xssf row is not equal null, right? Then I can just put all the things inside that if condition, right? Okay, now we can just run this. Age value is 20, keys name value is mark. Yeah, better to put like this. So I need to put keys, right? So what you can do is we can directly say like yeah, key um, key and value, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, like key value pass. Okay. Okay, age 20 name mark, age 21 name Patel, likewise, right? Okay, so you can see there are 4 data sets, right? Okay, now hope you can understand. Okay.